forward, but the ball goes out for a throw-in. And Danbort is getting ready to kick the ball inside. And it's a foul there, so it's a free kick to Sporting Mirren. Because the referee has his eye on everything now. Ball lofted inside. Danbort, well, that was a foul there. And it was Bright Barno, the captain, who fouled his man, Emmanuel Odai. So it's now going to be a free kick. This was the foul.
Well, that's a clear foul. I don't think it was really intentional, but he just clipped him, and he went over the ref right on the spot.
And now Danbort trying an attack of their own, but Sporting Mirren, they know they have to keep a clear eye on Esiedu and Awuni. Ball cleared inside. Sporting Mirren trying to put some passes together. Alex Anim stopped in his tracks. And that was a header. That didn't particularly help there. Well kicked inside, and again well defended by Sporting Mirren, who are dealing with everything Danbort are beginning to throw at them. And that ball goes out for a throw-in. Perhaps it's a case of both teams sizing each other up.
Yeah, I think so. And Sporting Mirren look very comfortable in the air, and perhaps Danbort would have to vary the way they attack Sporting Mirren, especially from the air.
Because aerially they're doing very, very well. And that's the goalkeeper, Benjamin Asari. Ball flicked through, and Danbort trying to contain Sporting Mirren as they attack, and the ball cleared inside. And a bit of confusion between two defenders, but eventually Sporting Mirren goalkeeper Asari picks it up. So far, Awuni and Esiedu yet to get into the match. And I can say Bright Barno is also yet to get into the game for Sporting Mirren, together with Alex Enim. Ball flicked. Ball kicked out for a throw-in, and it's Emmanuel Odai. Looks a very promising defender. And that's the Danbort technical bench watching on. And Sporting Mirren putting some passes together. And Emmanuel Arte trying to help out, but Danbort. It's going to be a throw into Sporting Mirren at the moment. And it's Emmanuel Arte, the right back. Feeds that ball through brilliantly. This is very good play. And Bright Barno trying to switch play down to the left. And Barno losing our possession after just waiting for the ball. And Danbort, what can they do? Looks like they look a very orthodox team. They like to attack down the flanks instead of through the middle, Danbort.
Yeah, it looks that way, and at the moment they're using the right flank. We'll see if it brings about any dividends, because they need a telling cross into the 18-yard box, and if it's an aerial ball, of course, there's going to be a lot of competition for those balls.
Certainly is, and Yusuf Mubarak, there he is. Feeds that ball through, but can he go? Can he go? Well, try to jump there, and Vincent Agbenyaga had to stop him, and that's the chief executive officer for Sporting Mirren.
He hasn't got the shades on today. He's traditionally known now as the man from Uncle.
Only to you or to everybody. Well, the cross comes in, and well, how did Danbort allow that ball to just creep over and just get that header. Danbort well let off.
That was a chance. There's no two ways about that. And really, you'd have thought that the Sporting Mirren's attacker would have allowed that to be struck by his feet, as opposed to going down low and trying to nod that ball in the back of the net. Never was going to get in there like that. And that's a chance missed.
But Sporting Mirren, they look better on the ball, to be honest. When you're trying to get an attack, trying to switch play. Latte goes past his man. Latte! No.
Well, he's got the free kick. It's just outside the box.
But something tells me that it was rather the ball that was played and wasn't a foul, but I need to have a look at that.
Yeah, have a look here, Chris. I think perhaps the ref may have just got that right from the replay. Yeah. He's given a yellow card as well.
He certainly has, and it's gone to the captain, Benjamin Akai.
Well, with just 5 minutes gone in this match, he's really set his stall out now, hasn't he, the referee?
He certainly has, and that's going to let them know who is boss around here. So free kick. And some talk going on. Malik Tahiru might be the one to take it, either him or Engelbert Gray. That's a rather interesting name.
Well, I remember the last time we did them, I reminded you of that piano player.
Yeah. Well, Malik Tahiru hit the ball, but didn't really have the technique to bend the ball around the wall for the ball to still dip down under the bar. And Dauda Lutrot, the head coach for Sporting Mirren, also the assistant coach of the local Black Stars, watching on. Ball headed out and ball down to the right.
They're able to pass the ball, string nice passes together, switch from left to right and right to left, and they seem able to attack at will.
And well, this is an opportunity. Whoa, I thought it was going to be a cross, but he decided to just blast the ball. Well, I wonder why he did that.
Well, I think the shot was on, but he didn't control himself.
Ali Dinaman it was who took that attempt.
Yeah, he didn't apply any technique to it at all, just hit it.
The ball kicked inside. And Danbort will be looking to put some passes together. And the tough Mohamed Mutala stopping it, and now Odai. Latte. And the keeper couldn't keep it in play, or could he? Looks like it's going to be a corner kick instead. And this was the tackle. And Dauda Lutrot issuing instructions as Sporting Mirren comes under attack. Corner kick taken, headed out there, and a poor touch there means that Sporting Mirren get the ball away. It's going to be a throw into Danbort. Well, that was a foul there, so Sporting Mirren got the rub of the green. Mohamed Saki there, the guilty party. I have to admit, I was expecting to see a lot of Daniel Awuni, but we're yet to see him at all because he's been marked out of the game so far.
Yeah, he's not in this game. I think he's rather looking for a stray ball to latch onto at the moment, more than anything else.
Well, meanwhile, Sporting Mirren almost got the opener. And the shot. And Okreku, well, he looks unsure, the goalkeeper.
Well, it's a very unorthodox method he used there to prevent the ball going in the back of the net. I don't think he should do that too often.
Well, headed through there. Ball passed. And Sporting Mirren easily passing the ball around. But eventually, Akai looking to spread the ball. But again, defensively, Sporting Mirren looking very solid. And Alex Anim Was he offside or was it?
Yeah, he was offside. He ran back onside from an offside position to receive that. I think that's a good decision from the assistant.
Ball booted inside. And as you can hear from the background, some atmosphere has been provided for this game. MTN FA Cup round of 16. And a possible clash with Kotoko as the prize. So certainly both teams are going to fight very, very hard.
I think they're both motivated for that clash, if nothing else.
But no disrespect to Ahmed House, though. For all you know, they could cause a shock tomorrow. I'm not saying that will happen, but in football, anything is possible. Ball kicked inside. And that match is live on Metro TV as well, so keep it eyes locked on Metro TV. Tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. Right here at the Thames Stadium, and there's an injury there. As you can see, fans enjoying themselves. So it's a free kick to Danbort. And you see, that was Awuni who was brought down. I mean, he's being watched like a hawk.
And that's his first real touch of the ball.
And Francis Osei is going to take the free kick for Danbort. And let's see what comes out of this. Well, what was he trying to do? Trying to chip the ball in the second one. Least said about that, the better. And Benjamin Asari. Ball headed out there. And this is Mubarak. Sends that cross in. Well, a foul there by Alex Enim. And Jimmy Kobler will be worried as to how easily Sporting Marine are able to get down the flanks and get such balls in, and how easily able to attack the balls as well.
Yeah, I think he should be concerned because they tend to go asleep in their own 18-yard box, Danbort. A couple of balls come across the face of the goal, not been met appropriately by the Danbort defence. Instead, they've been ball watching. Could be costly.
And Sporting Marine still actively defending. In droves, Emmanuel Lati, the right back. And Mubarak losing out that ball. And this is Awuni. And Asiedu was trying to touch the ball back to him. And Sporting Marine watching. Or floated across. A cross comes in, that's good play! And that's a goal!
Wow.
Brilliant! Danbort have scored. And who is it? Let's have a look. I'll confirm who's got the goal, but if it's Daniel Awuni, then he doesn't need. Wow!
Well, that was out of nothing, Chris.
And Danbort, well, it is Emmanuel Saki.
That was totally out of nothing.
Sorry, Mohamed Saki who got the goal.
Here we see the ball once again. It's a nothing ball, but he climbs very well over the central defender. It was a harmless header, to be honest with you. And the keeper bungled it, and it's in the back of the net.
Totally against the run of play. Danbort have scored.
Absolutely. You would never expect that.
And now Sporting Marine have a mountain to climb. How are they going to react after all the possession? And that's something you keep saying. You have all the possession, you don't do enough with it, you'll be punished.
Yep, you'll be in trouble. And that's exactly what's happened to Sporting Marine. Here we see the ball once again. It's a nothing ball, but look how he climbs up. He's in front of the defender. The defender's behind him. Look again.
But that's poor goalkeeping. Poor goalkeeping, because he should have done. Look at that.
And poor marking. It's 3 against 1, Chris. And the ball's in the back of the net. That's really poor. And I was just speaking earlier about Danbort ball watching. But it looks as though Sporting Marine has had just a short spell and it's cost them.
Well, more like a rope-a-dope style of Muhammad Ali. Take all the punches and strike when the iron is hot.
Absolutely.
And they've done just that. And the ball rolling out is a goal kick to Sporting Mirren, who now have to regroup. And Dawda Lutrat is frustrated, and he would be.
Well, he just can't imagine what happened. It's a nothing cross. It's 3 against 1. And you would anticipate that because of their aerial ability, which we spoke about earlier, that they would have cleared the ball. But they didn't.
And Patrick Dempsey guilty of the tackle. And again, no prizes for guessing who's on the floor. Daniel Awuni.
Well, he's quite deep, isn't he? That's almost identical to the place where he was taken down before. So he's receiving the ball quite deep now instead of further up the field because of the eyes that are watching him.
I guess he's been taken through some roughhouse tactics because they know if they let him free, they're going to be in serious trouble. And even without him, Danbort are in the lead now.
Absolutely. Well, I think he's just got to brush himself off and get back on the park. A bit of ice to the knee there. Well, I think he'll be okay, young boy.
So the free kick for Danbort. And their fans are obviously delighted. Their traditional home grounds is the Nungwa Park, but for the purpose of the MTNFA Cup, they're playing here. And if they qualify for the Premier League, you would imagine they might have their home base here in Tema. But that's a big if.
Yeah.
Still a long way to go.
A huge if.
Ball kicked inside. And Danbort getting the ball out. Looks like the goal seems to have given Danbort a bit of confidence. It's kind of knocked the stuffing out of Sporting Mirren's sails. Suddenly, Danbort are now putting the passes together. Oh, the ball rolling to touch. It's been a long time since I ran commentary to such melodious tunes in the background.
And they're so close as well.
Yeah, certainly are.
I think they wanted to get our autographs, Chris. This is why they're just behind us.
Now you're full of yourself, aren't you?
Well, you never know. Could be.
Anyway, ball kicked inside there. Alex Enim. They've also got to watch him because he's a lethal striker on his day. Ball put through, but that's a poor pass. And a foul there, and another yellow, this time to Emmanuel Arte.
Well, I was waiting for that, to be honest with you, because they've had a couple of challenges that they've got away with.
And the referee clearly showing that he is in control.
Well, he means business. They will see the challenge once again. Worthy of a yellow card.
And so the free kick allows Danbort to try and get through. Ball fed inside. Ball crossed inside. And Sporting Mirren have to get the ball away, but well, Danbort still keeping the danger area buzzing. And that was Benjamin Akai, the captain. Defensive midfielder going so far forward. Try and get his head to that ball.
Sporting Mirren clearly disorganised. It's affected them, that goal.
And that's Emmanuel Arte, confirmation of the yellow card to the right back. And well, meanwhile, Engelbert Gray attempted a shot on goal, but Okreku was equal to it.
Never going to threaten the goalkeeper. He gets his body behind the ball very well and watches it as it comes safely into his arms.
And across, block there. Danbort fighting very hard. It's going to be a throw into Sporting Mirren. or headed out, and the referee spotting an infringement, so it's advantage Danbort. Of course, we'll be bringing you the match between Amidaos and Kumasi Asante Kotoko tomorrow from Tema. Hearts of Oak against Elmina Sharks from the Accra Sports Stadium on Sunday, and Liberty Professionals Tema Youth from Dansoman on Monday. A good cross, and this time the goalkeeper wasn't embarrassed. And then, of course, on Wednesday, it's going to be Inter Allies versus Wasaman United at this venue in Tema. Well, that's a foul there by Emmanuel Odai. So it's going to be a free kick. And Emmanuel Odai complaining, and so is his coach. And it is Emmanuel Odai to take this free kick. This time it was well defended, but Sporting Mirren trying to keep it alive. As that's much better. Can they keep this attack through? The ball spread, but there was no one in the penalty area at that time. Perhaps the cross came a bit too early. Good skill by the goal scorer, Mohamed Saki. And there's an injury there. And that's Daniel Awuni just walking out of his shot there. It's a strongly built character. Probably going to consult his coaches for tips on how to avoid the Sporting Mirren markers who are not giving him any room at all. There he is.
Well, he's got to just be a bit more nimble, show a lot more awareness.
And he's got a yellow card for his troubles as well. Certainly not the sort of impact we're all expecting him to make. Now Sporting Mirren. Ball cleared out. And Danbort winning the ball again. William Akpalu. He's been one of Danbort's most booked players, according to the statistics I have, right back. But he hasn't got a booking today. Well, that's a good ball threaded in through to Asiedu. Gonna get another cross in. Well, and this time the keeper was wise to it. And Alex Anim grabbing that ball. And it's Gray. And the shot, well, took a bit of a deflection, so it's going to be a corner kick to Sporting Mirren. Who look a lot like Newcastle United without the empty and at the front. And that was a shot there. And Sporting Mirren fighting hard to come back on level terms. Patrick Yemfi has gone up. Central defender. Corner kick taken. Well, the keeper receiving the benefit of the doubt. It's clearly foul there, but it could seriously have been in trouble. And Okreku holding his head. Hope he's all right.
He was just putting it back together, Chris, the way he was holding it.
Ball headed there. And this is Danbort. That's a lovely ball through. Can he get a cross in? Well, he gets a low cross in, but well defended in the end. And Danbort still concentrating the attacks down the left of Sporting Mirren. A cross comes in, and Awuni. Well, he does it.
That's in the back of the net, Chris.
He's done it.
That's another fumble from the goalkeeper. It's amazing.
And the man we've been talking about, the moment he was set free, he's done the business. 2-0.
Well, once again, it's a cross from the right-hand side, Sporting Mirren's left. That's where they seem to be vulnerable, Chris. This time a variation, and just when you thought that the goalkeeper had it, he spilt it, and Awuni was there on hand to just slot that in the back of the net. Here we see once again.
Well, we'll see the replay in a bit. We'll see the replay in a bit, and then we'll see. And there was an element of calmness around Awuni with the way he took that goal.
He was very calm, very composed. He wasn't in awe of the fact that he got that opportunity just 6 yards out. Slotted it home perfectly.
And Sporting Mirren, wonder how they're going to react to this one. For a team that has so much possession at the start of the match. I'd love to see that goal again. Well, this was it. And it was the captain, Akai. Got that ball through, traps it first, goes past two players actually, and then just slots it in.
Very poor defending, Chris, very poor. Because I tell you what, Dawuni's first touch is also very poor. And he should lose it at that moment. But he survives.
And I think that shows a trait of opportunism. Sniffing at the earliest opportunity. He might have had a poor touch, but he converted it.
He certainly did.
Half an hour gone, 2-0, and you're watching all the live action from the MTN FA Cup round of 16 on Metro TV Live. Well, let me leave this one now because Danbort on the attack again. And this is going to be an attack down the left. Ball's been fed through, down to the right again. And looks like another cross is in the offing. Well, decided to fist that in. And it's going to be a corner kick. Like I said, excitement and thrills are never in short supply when you watch these MTN FA Cup matches.
Certainly not. It's all against the run of play as well, Chris. They've had less possession. In fact, Sporting Mirren have had more shots on target than they have as well. But they've hit the back of the net twice.
And now it's going to be Emmanuel Odai to take the corner kick. And let's see what happens. The ball headed out there by Sporting Mirren. But Danbort are going to keep the attack rolling. And it's Awuni again! 3-0!
My word.
3-0, and Awuni has scored a second.
The flag stayed down, and I think the Sporting Mirren players were expecting the flag to go up.
Well, we expected Awuni to make an impact, and he sure is doing that.
He certainly has.
Wow.
Well, there's hugs all round. 3-0 up with just 30 minutes gone.
And there's a new star, Daniel Awuni. Scored about 10 goals in the Division 1 already in Zone 3B, and he's added a couple in the FA